Greetings, programs! Pyrrh Pianissimo here, and welcome to Vintage Story on the Rusty Gears server. Few minor things going on because I haven't been streaming or playing for a little while. Let's go ahead and turn the music on in the game. Let's see, that would be settings because I don't have any music background happening, so we definitely need some music. Yeah, that's good. All right, so yeah, all the stream stuff for some reason started with Genshin Impact, and even my little trailer. I haven't made a vintage story one yet, but still, it started out with Genshin Impact titles and everything because that's what I streamed yesterday. Not really sure why it did that. Okay, let's see. I think my music might be a little too loud. And that didn't help. Hang on a minute. Let's see. There we are. And we may turn it down in game too. Let's see. There we are. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Let me know if you can hear the music or if you can't. Let's see. So, last time I played... Oh, thank you for subscribing, Chaos. Nice to see you. Of course. Who's online, anyway? There he is. Hi. Thanks for the sub, Chaos. Alright. I probably want to log into Discord just in case somebody wants to chit-chat. Yeah, I'll get into Discord here, Chaos, just a second. Like I said, I haven't done this for a while, and I'm a bit rusty. Ha ha ha, no pun intended. Let's see. Oh, my overlay is over here, and I can't really see what I'm doing. Let's see, recording. Live stream. Alright. So you guys are welcome to join or whatever. Remember, we have a family-friendly channel here. Okay, so last time I was on, you can see I just dumped my backpack in here from the raid that we did with some ruins with some other gears. That was a lot of fun. But my purse is full. Oh yeah, I saw all that sap that you were sending to Candy. I'm not sure I like the really, really big trailer out there, but it's cool, but it's kind of in the middle of the village, don't you think? Oh, let's take care of food first. Speaking of Candy. Let's grab our gear. And grab our food. And food implements. There we are. What else have we got? Food-wise in here, nothing. There's my extra things. Yeah, I left my crock in the backpack, so it expired. Oh man, all my pumpkins I bet are dead too. That's a real bummer. I hope my mute button is working because yeah, my whole family's sick. It's just been a fight. I mean, I haven't done videos for like 4 or 5 months. It's been pretty rough. Do we have a sink in here that I can empty my... I don't see one. We have any water? Yeah, we have some water over here, don't we? There's got to be water somewhere. No. Okay, well, I guess I have a crock full of food, or of rot. Surely there's something in here. There we go. There's a sink. Let's see if this works. Oh, maybe not. Can I step on the cutting board and throw it in there? Nope. It just keeps bouncing off the cupboard. Alright, well, how does she clean out? Oh, there's a garden back here. I'll just dump it in the garden. There we go. Doing the dishes. Eventually. Oh. Well, that's weird. How come it's not working? It's sealed. Oh my gosh, it rotted and it was sealed inside. Really? Can I get it out with a... Oh dear. Have I ruined my crock? Oh, there we go. Just had to give it a second try. Probably should... Hi, Chaos. I probably should check and see what's in my cellar first. Hopefully that's still good. You can see my little broken down house. My little ruin. We'll go tour a little bit more later. Oh, look, present. Presents. Oh, it's got me stuck. Let me out. Let me out. And this is the hotel. Ooh, a package. How fun. Okay, so we'll open some packages too. And you can tell I haven't been in a while. Look. Gotta fire the maid. Okay. Cheese, good. Pumpkins, good. I have one bowl of food. Alright. Let's go pick up the other crocks then. And make some food. I've got pumpkins to use. I don't know if I've got anything else. Oh, I do have some food. Alright. We may still want to grab a little something something. So if we're going to play, we're going to want to fill up our crocks anyway. So we'll start with food chores. Here I am wandering back and forth. Let's get my little things. Teleport beacons out. At least I would. This goes to the hotel. Alright, that's the one that goes to the ruin that we went to. Something I do want to try over there. Experiment with grabbing one of those buildings as a tent. I think that would be fun. Alright, let's... We got the hotel one, and we need the one that'll take us home. There we go. I think I got them all. Is it in here? That teleports us to spawn. Okay, we don't... I don't know. Maybe I used up the one that sent me home. Hi, I hate Digit. My goodness, my eyesight is so bad. Mixed dry stone. Yeah. Yeah, I ran out of materials. This is as far as I got. So we're going to do a little inventory on materials later today. But first things first, we're making food. Haven't been on for quite some time. So just doing chores. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be doing up the floor a bit. I got a little bit of the floor done. You know, I pulled those runes out to teleport over here, and I just walked. What a genius. Okay, yeah, clearly I am not 100% yet. Okay, so, well, I guess instead of raiding Candy's pantry, we have this trailer here. And people will have dropped off food for her. Let's see. Grain. Ooh, grenadine. Yum. That is pomegranate juice. I know that because when I was little, I used to drink Shirley Temples. That's basically grenadine and Sprite. Lots of sugar. Spent a lot of time in golf pro shops and country clubs and things. All right, well, maybe somebody deposited some meat down in the proper pantry. fried meat sandwiches. Whoa. Pyrrh. Hi. Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. I am totally unprepared for such a thing. But oh, Sid has a solution to dying when ruin rating the issue with respawning. Apache's respawn beacon. Yes. Yes, that would help. It would also help if I hadn't been totally out of it and then just I don't know if my finger was slipping off the crouch button or if there was something to do with those rails there, but man, it just was not treating me well. Well, I don't want to take a pink one because then I'll confuse it with mine. And I don't... Okay, so for today, I guess since I don't have any meat to cook, I will grab something from here. Are these the same as mine? Let's see. Well, anyway, welcome Raiders. Nice to see you. Perky raid. That's cute. Have some prepped meals in my cellar. An 8th cellar? Okay, well, I can go. I guess we're raiding 8th cellar. I don't know where it's at, 8, so we'll take a look. I have some pumpkins, and that's all I've got. And I've got 1 crock of food. I just thought I would, since we're doing chores, I would start with my supply of food first. Your basement. Yeah, I'll go take a look. I know how to get there. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, I can't promise that I'm going to be super on my A game and incredibly entertaining today, but I'll do the best I can. Do the best I can. All right. We're going to do this, and we're going to do a quick tour of everything. Let's see. Is this the basement? It's the only basement I know. Do you have a cellar somewhere? This is... looks like food in here. Okay, 8. Oh my gosh. All right, what's about to expire here? Nothing's about to expire. 173. This one? Oh, no, that's years. You got anything here? Okay, well, I guess I'll use a couple of these if you don't mind. 8. 174. That was the best, the quickest one, correct? Red meat nugget stew. Oops. Okay. Again, hopefully my mute button is working. Oh, Perk, thank you for the follow. Very much. All right, now I got to remember how to get out. Look at all of this stuff. Hey, 8, I got something to show you. In fact, I can show you without taking any of your bony soil, but something very, very cool. Okay. Let's get all the food squared away, and then we'll open our packages. I think we should open packages first. See, I'm preparing for a wine and cheese party once the town hall is open. It's going to be a good time. All right, let's put our pumpkins back, and I didn't have... Oh my gosh, vendors have been busy, haven't they? I've still got 30 days, 77 days. So we're going to use mine first. And we're going to stash. Yeah, I think I need to put some of these away. We're going to stash 8's food for later. Let's do that. There we go. Let's see. 3 days. 3 days. 1.5 years. I guess that's what I logged out with. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. I know I said I was going to do that first. Oh, that's a problem. I don't know if I have food left for my vendors. That is a problem. I wonder if I've got anything planted. Oh, I can grab some berries. Yeah, that'll work. All right, we're going to be a little bit all over the place, but I want to see what's in here. Let's see. Just a Amazon box. Can't open it? Huh. Maybe the boxes itself is the present. I'm good with that. That's really cute. I wonder if I want to put it in front of my house. Seem to be missing my music. There's some place we can put it that will interfere with that box. Oh, no, I need a chisel. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. We'll bring a chisel and we'll turn it around. That'll be really cute. Okay, this I know is a box. Oh, it's a chicken! It's a chicken! Okay, Sid. What have I got? Merry Christmas. Thank you, Sid. Oh, that's awesome. My package has been left in a safe place. Oh, man. Okay, this is really cute, but it's going to have to move because... Is it axe? There we go. Oh, shoot. I forgot about that. That's how you get the chiseled block back. Well, we're going to set it here for now. Isn't that cute? That is super cute. All right. Can I put the chicken on my fence post? Maybe I'll stick him on the package. Look how cute. All right. All right. I'm normally not into cartoony stuff in Vintage Story, but I have to say that's cute. All right. We may have to move him when we turn the box. He might still be on there. He might still be on there. All right, let's... Okay, well, let's start our little tour here since I have food and everything. Well, there's my place. This used to be a huge ruin back there, and I cleaned it up, and I really couldn't figure out how to rebuild it. So it ended up, I just cut that section off. And so I ended up with this little thing. Broken down just slightly, like it's still being prepared. I thought this would work since I didn't fix the lamp. It looked like the beam like busted the lamp a bit. I think I've got a shutter coming off. Oh yeah, okay, this one is still boarded up. And the out of repair fence. Thanks, 8. He helped me gather most of this, actually. I only had a few pieces. And I gave him a hard time because he had thrown away a bunch. He finally found a couple other ruins, and he's like, here you go. I mean, these guys on this server have been treating me really sweet and making sure that that I keep everything together. So I have a bunk bed up here, and this is how I sleep. Spare stuff and things. Not a bunch. No, a whole lot. A whole lot. It seems like I'm about ready to go adventuring for something, and then somebody drops pretty much everything I'd ever want in my front yard. I'm like, guys, thanks. Yeah, extra fences that I won't be using. And this stuff is for fixing up the hotel. I think I need 2 more vendors, and here are the other 2 doors that I haven't used. 2 lamps. I guess I need 2 beds. Hey, Punk Hole's here. So anyway, this, excuse me, still needs some little touch-ups, but this will be the hotel. And I've only built the first floor of my buildings. This will be much taller, much taller. And windows. We'll take care of some windows today too. Okay, and then we have the lab, which is here. Let's see. There we go. You can see I'm still making that orange glass. Oh my gosh, it's really hard to make because I'm making it luminous. So it's not the easiest thing to make, but I love the glow that it gives. You can see the town hall down there. It's just like this eerie glow coming off of it. So I will fill in more glass as I get it, of course. I had to fill this little facade here because I put the sieve in. But I made this for a community area for everyone to do, you know, laboratory related work and things. I'll put some decorations in there soon, and there'll be a definite second floor and I think a third floor of this. I think the hotel is going to be 3 floors as well. This used to be my little area that I kept everything in, my little building area. Oh, I am out of room. I'm going to step away for the evening, but I'm going to, Lord, have a great stream. Thanks, 8. I really appreciate it, and really appreciate all of the help that you have given me since we started. It's been amazing. He was a good sport. I had put the lab originally right here, and then Gran wanted to put a garden here, so she moved the lab over here, but I also needed to expand it. You can see the footprint here. It's rather large, and 8 had built right behind me, and I was like, it was just, this is all a matter, we were all building really rapidly. It was all a matter of a couple of hours, and 8 had built back here. I'm sorry to ask, but you know, I'm gonna anyway. I hate to ask, but I'm going to anyway. Can you move it back? Because he had built, like, I think the edge of his building was like right on this line, and it was quite an edifice that he had put up just in a couple hours. And I felt bad. I said, well, you know, if he's willing, I might as well ask. I don't know how hard it was or anything. And he said he threw a little internal tantrum for a little while, but he liked his new build better. And I do too. I think it's gorgeous. Of course, all of his stuff is pretty neat. Okay, these little animal pens. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So more about the lab. He said, you know, when you put in windows, because I didn't have windows in here for the longest time. When you put in windows, I'm going to miss my best entrance into the lab, so I made us a little busted out window to come in. So this will be like a decontamination room. Oh my gosh, I have floor missing too. So I'll put some like hazmat suits and some little showers in here. So you can come through here through decontamination. And here's the front entrance. But no, this is for the entire community to use. What is that? Lime water. Probably need to put that in here. Well, that'll be easy. Wow, look at everything. Everybody's been busy, huh? So let's grab that. Clean up just a little bit. Oh, duh. It does help to actually remove the barrel first. There we go. We're just going to put that in here for now. There we go. Okay. So starting over here, we have like the chemicals area. I was making caustic potash and all of the compost and stuff. Speaking of, I got some rot to stick in there, don't I? And then all of the miscellaneous chemicals and things. I've been buying a lot of the potash and the mascot lithium, all that stuff from the vendors, because I've got all these gears. So just kind of been stocking up there. I think miscellaneous things, colored clay and things over here. Decorations, more decorations. I've got a fire pit here in case anybody needs one. All of the broken down flasks and stuff I thought looked really neat. We put those here. Yeah, hang on a minute. Let me see if I can take care of that off of Twitch. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? So this area is like bandages and stuff. I've been collecting honey. I made some aquavita at one time. But I'll need to make some wine if we're going to have wine and cheese party once that town hall is done. So anyway, this is the little apothecary area where bandage making items, miscellaneous things. We've got water here. More flasks and things from ruins. It's a whole lot of fun. I don't remember what I had in here. Oh, dye things. Things for making dye. Here's all the dye. You know, hey, community, Rusty Gears, if you need stuff, there it is. Did I make that? I don't think I made that. Somebody made some red clay. Somebody made some yellow leather too. I think I need to make some... no, I don't need to make any more orange dye. Apparently I'll make some more yellow. Somebody claims their leather. I need to have a, you know, an outbox over here, or lost and found. So this is the leather making area. People have been really making use of this. What I wanted to do while we're here, I know we're supposed to be doing a tour, but I found these and I thought these would be really cute. I was going to hang, you know, like chisel some sort of leather thing to hang from the manacles, but I found those. They were like clothes that were drying or something. It's okay, not the best. I think we need another light. Another light in here. What's your graphics settings at? I don't know. I don't know how the stream is coming through. YouTube was getting mad because it's not as good as it should be. So I don't know. Medium, sort of medium-ish. My resolution is at 75%. All right. And thank you for the subscription, Toasty Cube. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that all depends on your computer. And obviously I said I need to check my stream next time. Okay, oh, there's my little bunny. He was a nightmare. I had to chase him down. He was actually stuck in here. And I chased him all the way to the other side of... oh, I can't remember who's here. Donnie's. All the other side of... all the way to the other side of Donnie's place. Yeah, we need another lamp in here, don't we? It's a little gloomy. So this is the sluice area. So you can make your pebbles. Put those in our little rubble container. This is a mod. Very, very useful. And you go like this, and you smash it up into gravel. Then we take the gravel out. And we deposit it into the sluice input. And what it does is it sends it over into the sluice, which is upstairs. Can we get up to look? There we are. So it drops it right down in here. And then it sends it down below. We're going back. And then it just deposits everything into the storage controller, which is linked to everything. The sluice stuff is up here, but it links to all of the chests and all of the crates in here. So if anything ever gets lost, I mean, you can just always look in here. Okay. So all of the sluice ends up here. Garbage. Sluice garbage usually. And anything extra that comes in. This stuff gets deposited where it needs to go. Ultramarine. Someone must have dropped that off as an extra bit. So we'll just go... boop. There you go. Anyway, this is a panning area, and I was going to show 8. I haven't fixed this up quite yet, but you can take your pan. I'm going to put a ladder in here somewhere in case your inventory gets full while you're panning. Anyway, there is an underground area right under here, and you can fill it up with sand or bony soil or whatever and pick up your pan, and then there is a mod that will auto pan for you. Everything in a 5x5 area. So that's why, I mean, I did it at first and it panned all of the sand around me. That's all chiseled now, so I could replace it. So this is another thing that just needs to be fixed up. I need a couple more floor panels and such. And trash can. You know, when you're panning, you got all of your goodies and stuff. And that's extra sand for panning. And whatever anybody needs to build with chalk sand specifically, I guess. Chalk bits and yeah, lots of things. I don't understand why the sluice is not giving silver. I have not figured that out yet. Okay, so Yep, obviously that needs more work, but at least has a roof. I'm missing a couple blocks here, but it does have a roof on it. Those have a roof on it. Uh, look at that. Our Smithy is amazing. Okay, so that's community. This, obviously, I only have a floor to this. This is going to be a way station to where we can uh, leave different places for leaving these little beacons. You know, so if we have a far out place or somebody has a house that's not near here, I'll make one for spawn, so you can just grab the beacon, click out, make a copy of for your own, and make a copy of your own, and then set it back here. So just kind of a little train station, way station of sorts. Obviously, just the first. This isn't even the first floor; it's just the ground. Yes, yes, a lot like translocators. So this is the beacon in the middle here, and spawn hotel. I don't know. I might have used it up. Basically, you make one of these, and then you click on it, and then it'll always go to that. See, this will take me back to the kitchen, and this will take me to the ground underneath the hotel, which we're going to use here in just a minute. And this is the town hall. And I feel very, very bad. I hate leaving something that's a real eyesore because it's floating. It's magic. It's magic. I ran out of materials, I think. And then I ended up, my kids are sick. I'm feeling better, but now my kids are sick. And it's been rough. End of the year, beginning of the year is always rough for me because I run a planner business. So that's when everybody's starting to do their goals. And I teach how to do goal setting and planning and productivity and all that jazz. So this is the new year, new you season is very busy for me. So that's going to be another gear here, and this will be the town hall. I don't know. I've only decorated a little bit out here. A little bit on the first floor anyway. This is at least 2 floors. But I'm actually quite pleased with how it's turning out. Obviously, we need to make much more glass. Many, many more glass bits. And I think this was more path. Yeah, to finish out some here. If anybody wants to build down there. Down there. I don't know. Oh, and then this is my place down here. I moved all of my things. All of my stuff and things. Many of those planners spend more time planning than actually just doing. Yes, I will agree there. I do sell planner stickers, and a lot of ladies like to scrapbook in their planner, which is fine. You know, I mean, I'm not going to tell them no, right? But I focus more on functional planning. I like the stickers to make it easy if you're doing something over and over, especially for families. You know, if you have a big family calendar with your kids and things, and it makes it more visual if you've got pretty stickers and things to put on there. And then when you transition them to functional planning, when they have their own personal planner, then they can look at it that way. It makes it more interesting. And I can't put them all there. Whoa. I only need like that at the most. Anyway, it makes it more makes them, oh goodness, how do I put them in here? Makes them more interested in scheduling and things. But yeah, I try to teach productivity and how to not just plan, because it's not really a goal, isn't really a goal until you take an action. I teach a lot of that. My old boss was like that. Morning meeting to plan what needed doing that day. By the time you finish the meeting, I had most of it done. Well, planning meetings shouldn't take quite that long, and if you plan correctly, you shouldn't have to do it that often. I like to go over my big 3, my plan for the next day, the night before, and there's another lamp that we can put in the lab. Okay, so I think what we should do is clean out our vendors next. Got a lot of decorative stuff in here. This is the storage controller connected to my place. I obviously still need to clean this out and put floor in, more walls, and then I'm going to put like a crown molding edge up here. I haven't really decided what yet. I mean, it's kind of fun, like a little underground secret lab. But yeah, I'm still full of junk from the adventure. Okay, I should have lots and lots of empty chests here. Let's just get rid of some things and do a quick tour. I'm going to dump some of this stuff, but some of it I do need to be a little more careful as to where I place it. So, just a minute. Okay. I can never remember how to put stuff back in because the vanilla crates are different than the better crates. I think they're backwards from each other. It's very strange. We did need our hammer and chisel so I can turn my little chicken around. My new little chicken, he's so cute. And we're going to put these away. I just tooled my tool station over. A lot of spare parts in it and just did it cool. Had to plan the task, who would complete the actions, and the items needed. Yeah, there are ways to streamline that for sure. We have a shelf just for this stuff. I know, because I made it. Alright, I haven't been on the server for some time, so I'm trying to refamiliarize myself. I always keep my scaffolding on me. Okay, and so we're going to need hotel and, oh my gosh, I don't know why. I'm missing a rune. That's the glass vendor at the original spawn area. I'm just going to have to make another one, I think. Let's see, it takes a piece of clay and a temporal gear. Let's see. One here, and I'll grab a piece of clay. Okay. So that's enough here, and we'll come back and we'll get some glass going. Seem to have lost what I was doing. Okay, I don't need stone unless I'm making a beacon. I'm just making the teleportation point. Let's grab a piece of clay. We should have some here, I thought. That's kind of strange. The sluice always produces clay. Wow. Okay, the clay goes there, but I thought I had them all locked. I don't mind people using it. I mean, that's what it's here for, but ugh. Okay. Unless it got moved. Oh, I don't see it. Well, I guess I better hunt myself down some clay, huh? Gonna have to get some sand and put it in the sluice, see if we can get some clay back in there and lock it so people know where it goes. Okay. Do I have any clay? I have some brown clay. Why do I have brown clay? Where the heck did I get brown clay from? Alright. I don't know if I need to use generic clay. Maybe I have to use generic clay. Alright. Just in case. And we'll go over to the Smithy. Well, I guess we're going to the hotel. All right. See, this is where my little welcome mats are. This is a mod that brings vendors in. It's really neat. I have the bed up there. They have little bunk beds and a little light. Keep monsters from spawning. Seems to do all right. And you need to leave them some food and then they come in and eat. It says that all these guys are still coming in. Hi. What have you got? You have nothing I want, and you are buying. I don't think anything I'm selling. A low emerald and a low peridot. We'll take a look. This is my sell chest here. I do have a low peridot. 7 isn't bad. There we go. Thank you. And I'll take the gears. We should drop some berries off. Yeah, it says another merchant arrives. Usually they'll tell you if they're out of food. I have no idea what they're eating. Oh, you know, I had, I think, some dried meat in here. I don't know what they could possibly think they can eat in there. I don't think they'll eat my bowls. They may. I don't know. We have some rotten stuff. So let's take the teleport to original spawn, grab some berries. We're going to go ahead and get you guys. And I don't think I need anything else. Usually I stock up with some chests. And you're not buying anything that I am selling. Oh, did I check your basket? What's in your basket? Yeah, it says that they're available for traders to come in, but I don't have any food for them. Usually I just put a bunch of grain and some berries. Look, we still have berries. I wonder if that's what it's... if they're all looking at that basket. If so, it's not going to last much longer. Okay. Let's... that's quite a haul. Alright, let's take a look at the smithy. Look at this. There's all of the resin and things. I'm going to gather berries while I'm out. And 8 did this too. Such an amazing... he did an amazing job. Let's put it that way. Amazing work. This thing is lightning fast. We got the quern set up over here. Picture of Sammy on the wall. Check out Cricket Bit's channel if you don't know who Sammy is. I took a screenshot over here. Someone had, I guess, taken the torch off, and then I guess they missed and they stuck the torch there because I came back. I needed a torch, and there was an empty torch holder and a burnt out torch. It's like, somebody, there's something wrong here. And I took a screenshot, and then I noticed it says, please do not remove the stick from the Quentin. I have questions. So they renamed this Quentin instead of the quern, but yeah, there's a quern down here. So it's all spinny.
The Quentin.
The Quentin, yes. Quentin's a player. Here, he's creator of QP Tools, some amazing chiseling mods that he's done. So anyway, yeah, here's our smithy, and I think I was going to grab... is there any firewood? It is. It's really nice. I'm just going to take... I'm going to snitch a piece of charcoal. Or, not charcoal. Not charcoal. Brown coal. Let's see. How did we make this? We need this and a temporal gear. We're making a... oh, not the chisel. Give me the knife. And then you have to bake it. I do not write the mods. I just use them. Alright, there we go. Okay. While that's cooking... yeah, beautiful setup. Very useful. Community comes in here and takes care of business. It's amazing how quickly we got through, the beginning grinds of the game, so we could start to build and really adventure. You have to realize too, a multiplayer game, especially with a lot of people, the beginning resources are going to be limited. Not everybody's going to be able to go through the Copper Age, and because you're going to have to go so far out to find all of this stuff. So we pull resources and power through to at least iron, and then that's usually when everybody splits off and everything. But it's nice to have all of this infrastructure already here, so that way it's built and you can get on with big builds. That's what's great about the multiplayer server. We've got a beautiful town built up here, and we're going to go take a little more of a tour there, because I don't think I should treat... Oh, look at Kitty! Solston has a kitty. Cute. Grenadine. Yum. I don't like treating a multiplayer like a single player. I mean, people want to watch my single player, they will watch my single player. People come on to a multiplayer server, or I mean, come on, they usually will watch a multiplayer video or live stream to see multiplayer. And even though I don't have anybody on right now that I can interact with entirely, we try to do a lot of things together. But, and I didn't plan ahead this time either. I'm just trying to get into the swing of things. They come to multiplayer because they want to see people working together. And at the very least, we are seeing, even if I'm not playing with anybody right now, we are seeing the results of a multiplayer server in just a few short months. We started at the end of November, the middle of November. I don't remember if we started Thanksgiving week or right after that. So I am really excited about what we've done. And that's why I tried to make buildings that are more community than anything. Okay, what I want to do is reset this here. So I shift click, and this is way station. I should probably, that'll put a, wow, English, I'll put that on my list as well, to make one downstairs in my house. Thank you Nebulord, for the following on Twitch. Much appreciated. Bonsoir! It is definitely a good evening. A good evening to you too. Okay, so now that this is set, I want to go check out the original spawn. That is here, right? Glass. So what you do, see if you can actually watch me do it. I don't know. I still have my Christmas outfit on. We should probably take care of that too. We go boink. And here I am at our original spawn point. Wow. Things look a little different. Why do they look... There, okay, there's our original spawn building. There was a ruin that was already here. And we all crashed ashore. There's the ruins, the remains of our boat. Whoops. Wow, you can't even see it anymore. Yeah, we crashed into shore, and there we are. We ended up here. I'm going to grab some berries to feed my poor starving vendors. Every time I see a berry bush, I grab it, and then I always drop them off at the next trader I see. So I didn't do these. Actually, I take that back. I might have. I don't know. I definitely did. Oh, he moved Excalibur. This was in the lake. Huh. Wondering why he moved it. Anyway, it was out here in the lake. I think that's part of the Better Ruins mod. Let's get rid of you guys. We might as well see what the glass trader has, because every once in a while they'll sell some orange glass, and that does... It's not luminous glass, but it does help me along. No, 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 no. No, and nothing glowy either. Oh, glowing green. We'll take those. Yeah, that'll work. Because I have plans for some glowing... I figure maybe using the green glass for some vats, the like glowing green radioactive stuff in the lab. Who knows? I still have infrastructure to make, so it's still ideas yet. And then the ceiling of my own little lab down there, the secret lab, I'm not sure what to call it. I'm planning on making little ceiling lights with different colored glowing glass, just make it look all crazy. Mad Scientist Lab. The Mad Scientist Lab. Yeah, it's really pretty out here. Okay, now we want to go. Do I want to go back to spawn? Let's just go to the way station. Got a couple things to drop off. Okay, so way station and hotel. All right. Usually how I set up my inventory. Let's head back to the lab, drop the rest of this rot off, and put that light up here. I don't know. It should be enough light. I'm not sure why it's not. Now it's going to look lopsided. Yeah. Definitely need another one back here somewhere. Okay. Get rid of this out of the inventory. We'll go feed the vendors and drop off my armor. Oh, forget that we've got our little teleports. It would be nice if we could rename them other than we have to look at them to know what we're doing. Rename them to where you can see when you mouse over. Okay, so there's my regular clothes. I should have another armor stand too. There it is. Alright. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. I shift. Yep. There's the armor. And a little kitty mask. I don't think that'll go on there. It kind of matched the Christmas outfit, which was kind of cool. So it is January, and we should wear something blue. I think something blue. I seem to be having a lack of pants here. There's a tunic. Let's see. I think it would look silly with red pants. But let's do some changing. I guess I have white pants on already. Somebody was scratching at the door. That's why I asked you to take care of that. Okay. I think that's just one piece. Let's grab the shirt here. There we go. Wear this shirt. I'm not sure. I have to physically put these in. Yeah. That's a bracer. These are neat too. They're just a shopkeeper mod. I'm not really sure which pieces go where on some of them. It looks like that's where the hat goes. Maybe not. That's the tunic. Got way too many screens that need to be open at the same time. Ah, maybe that's where the belt goes. There we go. Gloves. No. Pants. Shoes. Okay, maybe the mask counts as the hat. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. All right. I do think we need to have something to wear, though. Let's grab some pants. I haven't found any good white pants. Can I put this here? That's really strange. Yeah, I'll straighten this out later. Make sure that we got them all in the right spot. Okay, where are my pants? Where are the gloves? Yeah, not really the best winter outfit, but it's better than it was. And I guess we'll just put the boots on too. Okay. And since I can't figure out where that goes, there we go. Alrighty, let's make sure our vendors are fed. Now these guys usually all look at this one here. Let's go ahead and put a stack here. And they look in my cellar at this one first. Let's go ahead and put these in here too. That should stock everybody up. So I should continue to get gears from these guys. And this is all of the things that I have prepared to sell. This mod puts... There's so many mods that we're using. One of the mods puts the ashlar blocks into the vendors. And so that's usually my best source of income. And I usually like to buy and sell the wolf pups. That's good in vanilla too. Buy and sell the wolf pups. Keep an eye on them. Make sure you're not buying it for too much. And then these are from panning. You get from panning the bony soil. You get the jewelry and stuff and gems and things. This needs to go back into the smithy. And then let's take a look at around town a little bit more. They have like little guard banners out there. That's kind of cool. All right, where do the metal bits? Iron. This is iron, dear. Oh, why don't I just break it up first? There we go. Should have put it away. Fantastic. Okay, so we did take a quick peek at 8's house. I want to say this is his little tent. Look at this. I need to figure out a tent. So next Thursday when we stream, I'm going to get a tent. And we'll make a big enough spot in the Mad Lab, whatever we're going to call it. I almost don't want to call it a lab because we have a lab here. I don't know. I'll need some ideas on what to call it. Anyway, this is 8's place. He's got his farms and things. This is, I want to say this is community stuff out here, the big kilns. Wow, look at all that good stuff. I don't think I left anything in here. I think I was using this one. This might be 8's. Sorry. Finished pottery. I do not know. It doesn't tell you what's in it. You know what? I don't know whose it is. Look. Ingots. Okay. So 8, I busted some ingots for you. Yeah. Tree farms. There's a tree stump over here that survival, primitive survival, I think, put in here. I don't see it. Where did it go? Surely they didn't destroy it. There it is. And it drops off goodies every once in a while. It's rather interesting. So what do we have? We have some seeds. Seeds. So we'll go plant. This is why all these random trees are around here. An acacia, I think. Was that an acacia? Yes. And a birch. I try to get it out at least a little farther. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's starting to look nice. Okay, so someone did continue the road out. I guess this goes to spawn, although why we aren't just using the teleporters, I don't know. It's just the thing, you know. Gotta have a road. They do look nice. I have to say they do look nice. So, what else are we looking at? We have a little farm here. Community sheepfold. I always see their little faces poking out here. Hi. I don't remember. Did Kendi build this? Oh, don't misquote me. Little hay loft. How beautiful these things are. I mean, I've done very little decorating except for the little corner of the lab in there. So, how beautiful this is. This is Donnie Dreams. That's right. I think Apache was... This is going to be Apache's place. Solston. Oh, Solston, I love your kitty. Loves the kitty. Okay. Apache has some grand designs on this. I see it just slowly improving. He's a busy man. He really is. So we're lucky to have him here, just gradually building on things. Nathan Wastrel, also very, very busy, but look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful. Azungu's place. I won't take you inside because you'll have to watch their channels to see what's inside. But man, he's got a big garden in the back. This is Gran's house. This is her starter. And these are all starter houses here in the community area. Gran and Punk. Punk had like a room in her attic for a little while. Yeah, my place. You've seen the inside of my place. As silly as it is. This was a community kiln area before we made the big kilns. But, you know, if you're only doing one or two things, then this is fine to build. This is the garden in the community kitchen. And Sid built this little tractor trailer, I guess, dropping it off for when we drop off supplies to be made in the kitchen. Now I can take you on a quick little tour. How cute! This is the Rusty Gears kitchen, the old cookhouse. Punk built this very quickly on the first couple of days. It's just outstanding. We did a quick peek in here. Solston, I want to say, did the stoves. I don't know if Solston or Quentin did this, but I think it was also Solston. The decorative ovens, I don't know if that's Quentin's mod or not. So, you know, we've got some really, really amazing people. Oh, there's a smoker. Primitive survival. Okay. Neat. Look at a little pantry here. Isn't that cute? I build something like this every once in a while. But this is slowly being built up, and now it just looks absolutely gorgeous. Cutting board. These are... Oh, there's a chest down in here. And these are functional fire pits inside. Quentin is working on a mod that will enable us to use the fire pit on top of the stove, the actual stove top, which is kind of cool. Looks like we got a press down here. And then I didn't really give you a good tour of the community cellar down here. There's Sammy the worm. But see, it looks really neat in here. It looks like I'm gonna go hungry here soon. Let's just eat what's in this bowl. Thank you. I'll put the bowl back here in a sec. I don't know what's in here. That's... Oh, no, don't put it on the floor. Point at the wall. I have to look up in the sky to eat. Look up in the sky. And I have a speck left. Let's put these back upstairs. So, yep. Hanging racks. Just a couple of really fun mods that it makes multiplayer more interesting and more fun, I think. And then this is Crafty's pantry. We're going to take a peek inside because it's very pretty. Ooh, she's got cheese too. Cool. Okay, yeah, we need to remember to make wine because as soon as we get the... I think we had seeds to put in here. No, maybe not. Where did we put seeds? Okay, we'll go back to the warehouse and put the seeds away. Lost my train of thought. Right. Let's give her crock back. So moving on, Crafty's house. Looking really nice. Take a peek inside. Just a quick peek. And is this candy? Vapes. Okay. Vaporous Works place. Oh, he's got packages too. That's so neat. Look at this. Little stack of packages. Beautiful garden in back. I think the chicken house is back here. Punk did a good job on this too. They've been fighting, trying to keep the animals out. I think they just spawn inside. Oh, is that... No, that's not a dead chicken. That scared me for a second. Okay. Got some girls sitting on the floor there. They look exactly like my chickens. My real ones. Oh, have you been a bad boy? Okay, we have a rooster in isolation here. Always one. Always one. Let's take a look inside. We can look inside here. Whoa! Look at this. You can tell Punk has his own chickens now. Because you can clean these and then they look like this pretty much right after you clean a chicken coop in real life. So yeah. Yeah, this is really great. Okay, don't come out, please. Chicken coop looking amazing. Hi, Haratoga. Welcome to the stream. Doing pretty good here. Just taking a quick tour of the outside of everybody's places here. Where am I? This is the back of Candy's place. Ooh, and I'm stuck behind a fence. Now, was this where Candy was building? Somebody had taken this over, and I'm not sure they put a sign up. Now it's still a ruin. It's still a ruin. This is the community garden I put in, and I forgot to mark on the sign that that's what it was. Shame on me. I told Candy the seeds were here. I just put some more seeds in there. This is the warehouse that Quentin built for us for community storage. Oh, look at the shelves. That's pretty. Now, in loving memory of our friend, our dear friend that Hypnotic, that passed just recently, just a couple of months ago, and she was a beloved Rusty Gear and a pillar in the vintage story community. We were putting these little cactuses out front of our house in her memory. Since I had access to all those vendors, I made a bunch for everybody to use. Look at the construction tape. Oh, how neat. Saw you streaming on YouTube, so I thought I'd drop in and see how well you all are doing. Well, I guess we're doing okay. This is an amazing mod, Stone Quarry. It is so useful. So you can make these really big blocks, and then you have 3 different chisels, and you just kind of bang on here, and you can either get raw chiseled block, like a quarried block, or you can get polished blocks, or you can get the ashlar blocks that you make the bricks out of. It's super handy. I want to say Sid probably built the shelves. And then, of course, we have the storage. This is where we drop everything off as a community. Now, these blueprints are part of Better Ruins, and they're not used up. Oh, there's 2 Gatekeepers blueprints now. Yeah, this is the one I used to make that cool gate on the town hall. This is where we dump everything as a community that we don't need. Well, except for all the stuff that went into the lab, of course. So, very neat. Beautiful building. Looks like that's eek. Hmm. Oak oven in the warehouse. I guess if it gets cold, you know, it'll keep it warm and toasty in here. Let me out. All right. This is. Oh, is this QP's place? This is Perks. Perkus. He rated me just after I started. So thank you very much. I do not know if anybody stuck around. I'm still kind of fumbling around because I haven't streamed for a while, haven't played for a while, and I'm still kind of sick. So I couldn't guarantee the entertainment. Stop getting the flamingos drunk. Stop getting the flamingos drunk. This is Quentin's work. Um, Somebody's been playing flamingo tipping. Somebody's been flamingo tipping. I think they said that the Santa head come off. No, one of these guys. You can like open the presents and stuff. I think that's one of the other ones moved. It's not just the flamingos. Stop getting the flamingos drunk. Anyway, his mod. Oh, that's cool. Look at him. Oh man, so creative. I like the reindeer cutout. And the tree's really pretty. Okay. Um, what is. Oh, the cord's on fire.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh,
That is really creative. He's got all sorts of Amazon boxes.
that's terrible.
That's really cool. Snowman. Snowman. Anyway, this I think Cricket and Quentin. This is their place. This is really pretty too that he did. I love the awnings. It's just amazing. And the lights. These are better lights than I'll be able to make for sure. What else do we have over here? I don't know if there's a questionable piece of artwork back here that I try not to do a big view of. There's chaos. Let's see. Is this? Oh, this is Andy Day's place. Lots and lots of verge out here. Gorgeous as always. Yep. I think they were making this into a museum. Okay, whose place is? Okay, this is still Perk's place. Yeah, family friendly. Friendly. We're not going to family friendly. Um, you might want to look at somebody else's stream if you want to see what's in there. Trying to remember if it was QP and Deej. This is Deej's place. Sid decided to park out of town. He's down there somewhere. I think I left something for him, but left it at someplace else because I thought it was his place. So I don't know. Kendi, hey, we found Kendi's place. A lot of the designs trying to stay true to the original kind of idea that the village. This was a ruined village when we first found it, and then everybody's just built it up. I'm getting a little lost here. That's the back of the museum. That's Andy's place. There we go. Look at this. I want to take a look. Gran and Punk, I think, are again doing this together. Punk's going on vacation, so he's going to be gone for a while. Look at how gorgeous this is. So be sure to take a look at Mega Gran's channel. I should have everybody link. I should have. Oh my gosh, English is hard today. I should have everybody linked down below. When I started my stream, it pulled my Genshin Impact information. So I will go back in right after I'm done and adjust that so it has all of the proper vintage story links in it. They've got a little lake out here. Whoa, you see that lightning? I have that turned off because, I don't know, it just makes for better film, I think, not having the rain. Okay. I remember how it looked when y'all found this spot. You've all done a great job. Nice work. Thank you, Haratoga. Yeah, it's amazing. All of these guys, everybody on this server does amazing work. Even if it's something simple. Mine are very simple. But We build fast.
I still love them.
Yeah, yeah. They don't need to be anything extravagant, but wow, when they are, look at this. I could just stare at this for hours.
Me too.
Yeah, and then you've got, even the simple things are amazing. Look, just the detail. I mean, just the little bits of detail. Those are homemade blocks. Those aren't anything out of the mods that we use. Andy's always got beautiful things, and Punk, of course, goes crazy, as does Gran and Sid. You're gonna have to watch Sid's channel. Although most of the stuff that you'll see in town, a lot of the stuff you'll see in town will be his contributions, because he's a madman and plays even longer than even longer than I do when I'm able to play. All right. Oh, let's take this last speck of food and drop the dish back off. Then we are going to head to my place and see about making some more glass, because that's going to be in big demand. The next project, I have a list of projects that I'm doing as well. And I think the next thing that we need to take care of, besides try to figure out how to use a tent, which I will do at another time, is the town hall, because they had floated the idea. I think it was Punk, might not have been. One of these guys floated the idea of a planning office in the town hall. In fact, I've planned on making like a desk over here, like a reception desk over here, and this is going to be this huge, like 2-story library over here. I love these. Look at these. Oh, I don't know how you open or close these doors, but I thought these looked amazing. So oops, this is from the Better Ruins stuff. Anyway, I think our priority is going to be finishing the facade up here, because that looks very silly, and getting the floor in here so we can build a planning office. They have some place to put all those little blueprints. All right, so what do we have down here besides a big mess? It looks like my supply for the vendors, although the ashlar blocks looked really good. I am out of some things. I don't remember what of the things that I use, but I'll make a list. Not really concerned about that today. I would like to clear out this sand. It may be boring, but yeah, I'm doing what I can, because it's been that's it. It's been rough. Oh my gosh. Oh no, this is the one that takes us back to the ruin. At another time, I'll clean out all of this stuff. I found some really fun little pipes and gears. It'll be fun to use in decorating the lab and the town hall and stuff. I have room for that chisel. Yeah. Someone found an extra quarry chisel in one of these the mining ruins. Okay. What did I do with my my note from Sid is back at the other place. Do I have a place for bones? I think I have a place for bones. Thought I had some bones here. Maybe I don't. Okay. What we need to do is just... Purse needs cleaned out big time. I do eventually want to see what these things look like that I picked up. Yeah, some things that need to go in the lab. I do believe this... Yeah, this is something that goes in the hotel. Okay, we need to keep that one and keep the way station. Let's put these runes back in the purse. Okay. And let's put the glass up. Was that ting something? It must have been in the music. Okay. Where did I put the glass? There it is. Okay. What we need is to make luminous orange glass. What do we have here? I think these are all empty. Nope, they aren't. I think I just break the bottom, right? Yeah. Oh, shoot. That one wasn't ready to... All right. That wasn't quite full, which is why it wasn't fired. Whoops. And where did the supplies for the bloomery go? There we go. Luminous orange glass batch. Maybe it was charcoal? No, I got plenty of charcoal. And that's regular orange glass. And what we need to do with it is bust that open, and then we'll make this into the regular glass. Okay. I must have run out of charcoal. I have these backwards because my storage controller won't reach over there, so I have to remember. Okay. That's ready to go. We'll at least get this firing. I should have a torch here. There we are. Definitely need a lot more glass. Okay. So what do we need to make this orange glass into luminous glass? There is a lot of steps, let me tell you. Let's start here. Luminous orange glass batch. So regular orange, we need red phosphorus, yellow cake, and white phosphorus. Let's see. Whoops. Come on. We have yellow cake. Oof. We have no more phosphorus. So that's going to be what we're making now, I think. Did I put a piece on me? No, I did not. Let's do this and at least get the process going. So, I believe we take the white phosphorus and we cook the bone ash. And we actually have to put that in the bloomery because that's at 1310. Eesh. So in order to make bone ash, we grind sterile bones. I might have bone ash. I think I can buy it from the vendors, and that's what I've been buying. It's been a while. Bone ash. We do. We have lots of bone ash. So how much bone ash do we have? Looks like that may be it, but we do need to make some more yellow cake too, so we'll get that going. Okay. Bone ash, let's start with this. I mean, you can only do 6 at a time too, which is a little irritating. And you can see where my wall runs out. We have room. We have enough to make another couple of bloomeries. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep. Yeah, I buy a lot of the bricks and stuff off of the vendors too, because why not? Oh, I just made an extra. That's all right. There we are. they'll get used for sure. We'll have to make some more charcoal. All right. So I don't know. I think I'll just directly buy the bone ash as well. Make sure I don't have anything else. Saltpeter, lime. Put those away. Okay. How did we make the bone ash again? We ground sterile bones. That's such a pain in the butt. We are definitely going to wait until we buy it from the vendors again. We're gonna grind, yeah, we grind the sterile bones for it. Because you cook the bone meal and then you grind it and then, ugh. Yeah. This is hard enough, but at least it saves one of the steps, or a couple of the steps. Mainly because of the charcoal and all of the bricks that it takes all at once. If you need charcoal, let me know. I'll show you where my secret stash of goodies is located. No, I don't know. I need to contribute a little bit. We'll see how the Smithy charcoal pit is running. And if I still need some, I'll hit you up. I think I'm okay for today. Yeah. Okay for today. All right, let's get those guys going. And then we'll go take care of the, whoops, the uranium I have and make some more yellow cake. So I believe we have a little bit of caustic potash solution left. Blink? I need to contribute a little bit. I do not. I do when I'm on, but I haven't been here. And I feel like every time I go to make something and I go to gather resources for myself, everybody does it for me. So I feel like really bad. But I will continue to spend all this inordinate amount of rusty gears. This illegal amount of rusty gears at the vendors and buy stuff to supply the lab with. So. You know, it used to kick the torch back up in your hand when you were done lighting them, so I don't see that visual anymore. And I'm always taking forever to light those now. We contribute so you can keep building. Well, you know, we're on here to build, and it's not just me. Okay, so here's my my list of stuff to do. Fix lab facade. I kind of did that. Let's put a couple more pieces of glass up though, so it doesn't look quite as dumb. Town hall facade and roof. That's going to be next, at least the next floor roof. Glass panning area. That's it needs a couple of floor tiles, and that's it. Workshop floor and roof. That's in here. That's what I haven't decided to call this place. Mad Lab. And the way station first floor, which now it's just like a foundation and looks really silly. So glass is going to be number one for all of that. Let's go take a look. Because the lab just needed a couple of touch-ups. Mainly that. mainly this silliness. And you can't make slabs out of this. So okay. At least it doesn't look undone anymore. Do we need... Oh, no, it still does because I'm missing... No, I'm not missing a couple pieces there. I think I was going to put clear glass here. I'm not sure. I don't have any orange glass. And this is granite ashlar blocks. I need 4 more. Let's go take care of that because that looks really silly. And then we'll take care of some potash, which I didn't pick up the rest of the supplies for. Let's see. Those should all be in here, correct? Okay. Building blocks. Granite? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, here's the supplies for me to make my dry stone. I've got them all in here. I think it's claystone or conglomerate. There's the conglomerate. Yeah, I need to go grab some claystone, which is just right outside. Shouldn't be hard to get. So when that comes up, we'll do that. But for now, looks like we need to gather some more granite. Yeah. Okay. We have granite? Yes, we do. So we grab our chiseling block over here. Rough cut. I think it's the wedge. Ye old trusty hammer. We really need to be able to rename stuff. Yep, there we go. And I forgot to count. Well, let's make some granite blocks here. Granite bricks. Should have some mortar. I gotta remember where all my stuff went too. Where I put all my things. But it's nice to be able to get back into gaming and streaming again. You know what? We're just gonna make all of these. 1, 2, 3, all of them. Consider us patrons of the arts. Act like I do anything impressive. I don't. I copy. I copy builds. Well, I mean, I obviously have to extrapolate them to Vintage Story, and then I put my own spin on things. Oh! This was the other ugly spot. My facade. I made these, and they fit perfectly, yet when I turned them, for some reason, the block didn't like to attach. And I got frustrated. And I basically built those two buildings since I've been back to fix this. So we need to fix that too. We'll work on that. And I just made some new things to chisel because I don't feel like fixing these. I think I'm just going to trash them and then redo it because they should look like this. See, it's all messed up. Okay. that was the rest of the facade, the ugly spot. And I think I have to go all the way up. All right. Well, all of those pieces are gross. Let's head back and see if I've got pieces that fit there already. And I don't understand why I can't just turn those pieces and have them fix and have them connect the gates. That really bothered me. Whoops, right here. And we're going to collect our potash too. Okay, these are the two pieces that are on that side. And I don't think I can use either one. Let's grab some fences. Or, yeah, fences. We have our regular chisel. Yeah. Okay. I need to make a beacon down there. It's not very far. I could walk. Need the exercise. Okay, so these are the pieces that went here. Right? That says left. I just put the right one down. Left and right and the fence piece. So you'd think that I would be able to put them to where they fit over there. I think that's the actual piece there. See, this is what... All right, let's experiment with this one more time and see. Because I really should just be able to turn these. I'm going to be smart and make copies of these. I keep running back and forth, but this is what happens when you don't have a plan. I hadn't really made a plan. Well, I mean, other than just kind of catching up and getting some chores done. All right. There we go. Yeah, been a minute. Okay, there's the right piece. And there's the left piece. Let's put these back in my master box. All right. See, I had to do the same thing here with these blocks. And they're slightly different. I had to make them slightly different, but I think I made it work. I don't think you can tell. So let's get this side done, and that'll be much better. I do believe that goes all the way up as well. All right, so why exactly couldn't we turn these? Okay, see, now that's because it had the thin piece there, didn't it? That's why. So this would be that piece. This would go here. And look at that. For some unknown reason, this does not match. And those are exactly the same pieces, but they don't like to connect over there. Because they want to be jerks. Oh, I took a little piece of sand out. Okay. I'm trying to remember. No, these are all the way out. So I'm going to have to add another layer right out here. I resemble that remark. Okay. There we go. Now, I wonder if I do it on the inside instead, if it'll work. That way the outside will still match. Yep. It has to be on the outside. Oops. Ah, and then of course it's up. It renders as bigger than a regular block, so I can't stand on top of it. Okay, so we have to add a whole other layer to these. And that looks really silly. But I'm only going to do it once. Twice, I guess, if you add in the other one. Except it helps if I actually hit it right. These are so tiny. And here I wanted like one voxel, or what are they, mini voxels? I wanted mini voxel chiseling. This would help if I were using the QP tools. I learned how to use them last season, and I honestly don't remember. So I'll have to make a review of that. But I don't do a whole ton of fancy work. At least when I get the big buildings up. I'll usually do some minor chiseling like this in order to get the look that I want, blocky. And then I will go back and decide, okay, this needs a little bit of rounding, this needs a little bit of fancy. I'll do that after. Okay, and then we'll add this in. He just dropped a new video with a detailed explanation for all the chisels. He did? Oh, must have been pretty recent. I didn't see it. Otherwise, I would have saved it. I'll go back and look. I must have missed it. Been doing a lot of other studying. I'm getting... It's so busy. It's so busy around here. What with... it's just been a miserable few months. You know, been really sick and then trying to catch up. I've got a lot of birds. I have a small homestead and I have a lot of birds that need processing. I've got quail. I'm behind on quail. I actually needed to start hatching some. I stopped hatching for a couple of months because I will sell quail. And I stopped hatching for a couple of months because it's just been too busy. I was going to start a new batch as I'm almost caught up with the quail. I've got a lot of quail processing to do for like all next week, all this weekend. And then we're not going to hatch this time because we have this huge winter storm coming through with record lows and such. Okay. So this is south and southwest. We're going to rename this. So I'm postponing hatching quail for another month, which is fine because I was sick for November and December and didn't get to catch up on anything. So I'm starting the year behind. You know, I feel like ever since COVID, I was behind about 3 years before that with some business issues. So, you know, not to complain because my life is actually, I'm blessed with what I have and, blessed with my family and blessed to have a roof over my head and enough to eat, right? So, and I'm blessed to have those things that make me busy. But it's kind of a bummer when you're sick and trying to catch up. So anyway, I have lots of chickens that are behind on processing. I have a lot of turkeys that are behind on processing. I have a new course, a new goal setting course that I really need to finally get out. I wanted to have it out by the end of November, but we see how that went. Let's go ahead and make some of you. So I've got that to work on. And so a lot of studying there. And then I've been trying to get stream back up and it needs some improvements. A lot of new things that need to be done. I decided to play some games with my girls. They've been playing Genshin Impact. And so my husband and I started playing that. We're a big gamer family. My husband and I actually met online playing EverQuest way back in the year 2000. So yeah, we're a big gamer family and they're enjoying it. I was like, well, let's see if we can spend a little more quality time together and we'll play Genshin Impact and we'll play a little bit. So we're kind of streaming that a little bit together. I want to get back to doing some Minecraft, so my son will play. He's not really into Genshin Impact very much. My older, I don't know, both daughters like Vintage Story, so did that. South. Did I just... Oh. Whoops. Okay, that's fine. They have to go all the way up. I think those are the crappy pieces, right? Well, let's just go make some more. They have to go all the way up the side. So yeah, I'm trying to get back into streaming and in the middle of being behind, it doesn't help a lot. But, so I apologize that things are getting a slow start. And my brain seems Seems to be getting a slow start. Oh dear. But we're all, well, not all of us are crusty rusties on the Rusty Gear server, but I'm gonna be, oh my gosh, I'm gonna hit senior citizen this year. I'm gonna be 55 at the very end of the year. I'll end up being a senior citizen. So I actually tried to put tag senior gamer in Twitch. It's not saving, but that'll be fun. Okay, that's the right one, right? We have Southwest, and let's get the South one going. So I'm trying to get all that organized. I've got a good trailer for the beginning of when my stream starts, and I need to make, and that's for Genshin Impact. I'm trying to make one for Vintage Story. I'll do that next. And I have a lot of, I have so much footage I need to catch up on, as well as the business courses that I'm trying to make. So who knows? And when I get that that goal setting and planning course done, thinking about making a like a beginner's how do you make Minecraft videos and how do you make gaming videos course, like a little freebie online or something. That'd be fun. Okay, South and Southwest. We need to make one more. No, we don't. We need to make another one of these for putting away. All right, let's put these away. So yeah, that's why my music wasn't really prepared. I got my sounds all out of whack. And I think these were the garbage bits. I need to make a trash can. All right. Well, this will help with the facade a little bit. I won't be embarrassed walking by here anymore. Okay. Southwest piece. And south piece. Yeah, just very simple. Very, very simple. Yeah. Yeah, that's much better. Let's get rid of you. Because I think all these three pieces were just garbage. Hey, we have a trash can in here. I made a community trash can. I might as well use it. Boop, boop, boop. Got any more flint in here that needs to get thrown out? Yeah. Actually, that'll do for now. Oh, there's the clay that we were waiting on. Oh, someone snuck in some clay while I wasn't looking. I don't think that would have farmed that much. Let's lock this. So, hey, when the community takes clay, it knows where to slot it, because if the sluice makes more. But no, it's free for everybody to use. Mischief of Mice! Oh my goodness! How's it going? We've been trying to get you on Rusty Gears, but appreciate you sending some people my way. Yeah, we're just, I don't know. We're just kind of goofing around. I'll show you a little bit about what the Rusty Gears server is all about for those of you who are not familiar. So welcome Raiders. Big fan Mischief. Super big fan of your tutorials for Minecraft, especially. Definitely. So this is the Rusty Gears server, and these are the first floors of my builds. I had some community buildings I wanted to get down really fast, so I just did the first floor and kind of moved on. So this is our community laboratory where we have, since you guys are watching Vintage Story, you'll know, this is where the chemicals are. We've got apothecary with bandages and things. We've got dyes, leather processing, This is the sluice system. We've got an area for panning over here. This uses the quarry and the rubble making, so you can make the gravel and sand stick in the sluice. The sluice is upstairs, and it dumps into this storage controller, which controls the whole lab. And we're doing that for the community. I have a lovely build. Thank you, Mischief. Really appreciate it. I've got one of the people who put up with Solstice. You're right. You're right. Oh my goodness. Solston and QP and Deej and Sid and 8. I put up with all of them. So this is going to be a way station. We have a mod here that has beacons and teleporters. So we have a few people. These are basically the starter houses that we built in this little ruined village. We've basically built up the ruin. So this, I figure you can use the little beacons to get to other people's builds. This obviously is just the ground floor. This is my half finished lab. This is where I kind of hang out. I've got the quarried blocks here and a storage for all of my things. I've got some bloomeries going and making some glass, because this is luminous orange glass that I'm making for all of the builds, just kind of matching them up, and it is a bear. So this is going to be a set of gears. This will be the town hall, and this is the ground floor. Going to have a little planning office in here and a big library over here. What else do we have? This is the community sheep. Community sheep. So this is the lab that I made, and then this is my little ruin that I made into a house. It was actually a decent sized ruin, went all the way back. I cleaned it up, couldn't figure out what to do with the back, so I just did up the front. So this is my build here. Curious, going to have a planning permission off. Yes, actually we're going to put, you think that Pyrrh is worse. Well, there's a few of them. They've got a museum over there with some very suggestive or questionable statues, and I can't really pass by there a lot. I have a family-friendly channel, so that's just kind of borderline for me. I have some younger kids that watch. I know Punk's kids watch me, and they watch a lot of the Rusty Gears. But anyway, I'm really proud of this little build. I think it's really cute. Sid made the little chicken. I don't know who made the Amazon package. I was going to turn that. Let's see. There we go. Isn't that cute? This Amazon package. So this is my little place. I've got a little bunk bed up here and a little storage. And then this is the hotel back here. Of course, again, just the first floor. But you can kind of get the idea of the build. It's kind of steampunky. The lab will have 2 or 3 floors. The hotel, I think, is 3 floors. The town hall is 2. The way station is just one floor, but all I have is the ground. If you weren't here earlier, 8 and I, because this luminous glass is so hard to make. 8's like, when you put those windows in, I'm going to miss my back entrance. So I just, chiseled, like the glass got busted out so we could still go in here. But let's take just a quick run by some of the other builds. We have, again, some of them aren't quite finished, but this is Donnie Dreams. We started out with this ruin, this very large ruin from the Better Ruins mod, and it had all these little houses that looked very similar to this one. And I kind of wanted to still make it look a little run down, so 8 helped me get these gates, and of course I made the little planters. But my little mailbox, look at this. This is a little decorative chest. We can put mail in. I thought that was cool. But anyway, so most of us have kind of kept with the spirit of the original design of the ruins here until we added our own builds around it. That's Gran and Punk. They have a new place back there that it's just amazing. We're going to finish off with that. This is Solston's little place. Apache, a big mod builder for Vintage Story, is building that one. Love that you're streaming. Thanks, Punk. Thank you. I mean, I've got my voice back. I've still got a bit of a cough, but now my kids are passing it around, and it's been a fight. But I miss the streaming, and I'm busy, but I miss it, and I'm trying to do it with my family. Obviously, not on the Rusty Gears server, but with Genshin Impact, we're getting family to do that with me, and Minecraft, I know my son will do it with me. So, trying to get back into the family show. Oh, this is Nathan Wostrel's house. Beautiful, beautiful work. He did this, I think, in 2 days. He did that in the first 2 days. This is Azungu's place. Of course, it's nighttime. Of course, it's nighttime. This is our little pit kiln area. Oh, this is a little trailer that Sid made for Candy so we can drop food off here, because she usually heads up making all of the food. Punk made this beautiful kitchen cookhouse, the old cookhouse. Look at that. I need to make some of these signs. Beautiful here. We've got some of Solston's work in here with the ovens. These are functional. Look at this. And then the decorative ovens here. Got the smokers from Primitive Survival. Just absolutely gorgeous work. These guys, see my blocky things. I mean, it's very Minecrafty, but look at this. This is Vapor's work. No, that's Pyrrh. This is Pyrrh's place. Crafty Candies. This was Vape. This is Vapor's Works place. Solston. Again, love these awnings. Solston made our... not Solston. QP. I don't think Solston made this place. I think this was QP. And QP made the warehouse. This is QP's and Cricket Brit's place. Oh, somebody tipped the flamingos over again. You guys, stop flamingo tipping. And yeah, there's a museum. We're going to block off the... I want to say that this is Deej's. This is Deej's place. We have Andy Days back here. Built a little place in town. He's got a big base to the southwest. And then we've got Gran and Punk's place back here. This is just absolutely stunning. They both do stunning work. Here it is. Yeah, none of this is finished. I mean, we just started. You figure this server is 2 months old? At tops. 2 months old. So, some great stuff going on. I sound great. Thank you, Punk. Hopefully my mute button's working when I'm coughing, coughing a lung up, but, that's here nor there. I am recovering. All right. Like I said, I'm not dead yet. I have a roof over my head. I have food to eat. And I have a family to take care of, which is why I'm a little bit overwhelmed and so busy. So I am blessed. I'm blessed to have all of that. Okay. So, what were we doing? We were busy trying to make some more luminous glass. Mischief. Hey, Pyrrh, thanks for the tour. I'd love to stay and watch more, but I'm over by almost 2 hours now. Wow, Mischief, and I'm off to bed. Take care and say hi to the others for me. I will, Mischief. I know he probably is off already because I missed that message, but he's good people, and we're hoping that maybe next season we can get Mischief on with us. Basement in Solston's place is interesting. Yep, you guys want to see inside? You will need to go inside. You have to go to their channels. Again, when I started streaming tonight, I ended up with all of sorts. I don't know why, because I had them all scheduled properly for Vintage Story. But when I went live, it overwrote it all with Genshin Impact stuff. So after I stream, I will fix the links in the bottom of the description that will have all of the links to the Rusty Gears. Yeah, I'm not sure why it pulled in my old description. I fixed the titles right after the stream started, but Okay, so what we need to do is we put uranium, 2 parts potash solution, caustic potash solution to 1 part uranium. So we can do 8. That will turn into yellow cake. All right, so that's making the yellow cake. Compost in here. Diluted alum. Okay, so in order to make yellow cake, okay, caustic potash solution, we need slaked lime with potash. All right. Oh, Sid logged off too. Late for him. He's in the UK. Okay. So we need to make some more slaked lime. Ugh. We do it that way? No. We're going to do it the hard way again. Yellow cake. Caustic potash. Slaked lime. 4 pieces of quicklime in water. And I know I didn't leave any on the... Okay, let's go to my place and see what kind of lime action we've got going on. Because orange glass is something that I really need to work on all the time. I'm only going to be on for another hour or so. I've got some birds that need me. Don't think I have anything left in here. Oh, I have some clay. I can drop that off and some leather. I'll just put the clay in here. Thought I had a place for some leather. I guess I really don't have a big use for it. We'll drop that off in the lab then. And we'll put these away. Oh, I have some more bits that can go up the front of the lab there. Clearly I ran out of room. Oh gosh, I need this sortable, don't I? We've got sortable chests on here, which is very, very handy. Okay, what are we doing? Taking a drink first. Oh, I don't stop coughing. Okay. Lime stuff. We have 1 piece of quicklime. Oh, this takes so much. We have some lime. We should check vendors really fast to see if... Oh, yeah, we're going to need some potash. Let's see, lime you get from grinding chalk. And not bones. Okay, the bones make the other things. I think we have plenty of chalk kibbles in there too. So let's drop this piece of leather off and get some lime going. And that's not locked either. There we go. There we go. Did that give me a stack? That gave me a stack. There we go. Now we put the lime in the fire pit and shake it all up. Now, temperature 825. I could use all the peat. We'll start out with that. I'll use all... I gathered all of this. It doesn't look like anybody else has put anything in there, so I don't feel bad about using it all. The problem with the quicklime is it takes forever. Because the fire pits cool down and you have to reheat it all. I don't know. They had a mod. I don't know if they reinstalled it or if they installed it. Because I think we're still on 1.19. So it didn't have to reheat. I guess we're about to find out. It's not... Oh, 8. Thank you. So this means quicklime should be quick and not slow lime. Yeah, quicklime and not slow lime. I know, I'm so funny. I'm so funny. That's why I laugh at my own jokes, so that's good enough. My kids look at me like I'm crazy. That's okay. I am a little bit. Okay. Come on. We can do it. But you're heating up. But yeah, you make the quicklime and then you make slake lime and then you add potash and you make the caustic potash and then you have to grind up the uranium, which you find with the panning. I just buy the potash from the vendors and I buy the bone ash, which has to be cooked in the bloomery, which kind of sucks. But you cook the bone ash in the bloomery, and then you have to cook the phosphorus powder. In order to make the orange, you have to cook half of it into red phosphorus. We should go get those. Making wattle and daub, because I'm apparently a masochist. Are you talking in game or in real life, 8? Okay. Oh, yes. That looks much faster. All right. Okay, so it was 1 to 4, I believe. Let's check. Slaked lime. Let's see. So 12. Should have a bucket around here. Yeah. Oh. That was weird. 12. There we go. We'll get it. We'll get it. There. There we go. Okay. 48 pieces. We'll need a total of 48 pieces there. Let's go check the phosphorus powder. Better fire pit was a lifesaver for that process. Make quick lime. I mean, it's slow lime, so that's nice to see. I am really happy to see that. Okay. And don't forget, if you're new, to follow or subscribe, depending on what platform you are on. I stream on both Twitch and YouTube. Don't have any plans to change that anytime soon. I do consider YouTube my primary, but Twitch as long as they'll have me, for sure. So, yep. Don't forget, it'd be nice to see you back again. Plan on to start. We're going to stream every Wednesday night on Vintage Story, and we might work up to 2 days a week, but for now we'll keep it on Wednesday night. Let's see. Looks like all of the bloomeries are done. Well, we have a little more glass. Where should we put it? We have so many options. I think the town hall, because the lab is looking okay. I mean, it's obviously not done. None of this is done. But town hall is going to be the most important. We make our little planning office. Okay, get these down. All right. And then we'll make this, we'll take half of these and make them into red phosphorus powder, which is the same thing. You just stick it into the fire pit. But that will give us a few more batches for sure. Whee! All right. How are we doing? Oh gosh, it's still really painfully slow because I'm only using one fire pit. Well, do a little cheatsy here. What does this take? Only 300 degrees. Gimme. I had some extra wood that I couldn't do anything else with. So it ended up being firewood. I need to put an oven in my own place. I looted one from the mine that we went, and it looks really cool. I'll put a fire pit on top of it. Let me borrow you. And you. Put you in there. Oh. How are we doing this? I can't aim. Ah, there we go. Alright, so half of this gets made into red phosphorus. Yeah, I decided not to do a whole ton of clay and stuff in ceramics this year. I figured one process is enough. Well, mainly. I did make my pink, my bowls and things. Yeah, there it is. The porcelain, because these hold 2 servings now. It's really nice. Fresh for 14 hours. You're kidding me. I have hot hands, I guess. It's August, I guess. A little warm. Okay, so that should give us the red phosphorus. And then we can combine it with the potash to make more yellow cake. But with 16 yellow cake, we should be able to get a couple more batches of glass in. And we might as well run up and down the road some more. Let's figure out where we want to put our 6. Count them! 6! What a prize. 6 pieces of glass. I'll have to figure out. I am very sorry, guys, for leaving this eyesore for a month. I didn't realize that I had it floating. Oops. Okay. I think I've got the front all done. I do. And I think I was working my way around this way. Those are done. Those are not glass. Ah, there we go. Oh, I think I was putting these here because I had to know. I was deciding that, why am I not jumping? There we go. I was deciding where all the glass was going, so we'll just do it this way. I really should have put it here because it faces front, huh? Ah, that's all right. Next batch will go in there. Maybe I'll have enough to do the entire window. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Okay. Quick peek at the quicklime. Hello. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. We'll just pretend to hold it, okay? We're just sort of kind of carrying it in our arms. I'm not sure. I'm using our backpack to just kind of hold it. There we go. Once this is done, I'll trade it in. Oh gosh, I need to get the peat instead. $8.25. Yeah, that's not enough. Borrow a couple bits of coal here. There you go. Okay, making use of what we can. We can at least get some of these processes started in the next 45 minutes, huh? Then we'll check vendors, see if anybody's there. Because clearly I need more bricks and more potash and more sterile bones and more bone ash. We need 42 pieces to start that. However, we have enough phosphorus. Let's go make some more glass and get it started. Then we have to go back and take the peat in there. Let me see if I have any brown coal. Coal. I do. Okay. I believe it goes like this. Yellow cake in the middle. Red and white. There we are. That's enough to make a little more. Okay. $24 each. Well, 2 more batches. And I put my charcoal away. Of course I did. I have to get used to this being 1 over. There we go. And you can go in there. You can go in there. Have to head back to the smithy. Get that firing again. Oh, all sorts of pots going. Thank you, 8, for keeping me fed today. It saved me a little time. I had enough trouble just washing my pot. It had some rot in it that would not come out. Can't believe I left it in my backpack. I was not feeling good when we went on that ruin hunt. Clearly falling into a pit twice, and Sid had to come rescue me twice. Oh, bring back a... had to borrow somebody's translocator piece. Did I really just let that cool down? Oh, phew. That's all good. What a build. Which one, Jilly Bean? There's a ton of them. I'm so sad I missed that. Yeah, we were... That was a good time. For as little as I was able to explore. I think I recorded a little bit of it, but I knew I was not... I was just kind of there to be part of things. And so if you want to see it, if any of you want to see that big ruin raid, there were, I think, 6 or 7 of us. It was a lot of fun. So we'll have to do it again. I know there were a few that missed it. I think 8 got called into work. You got called into work? I don't remember. It was a last minute thing, so it kind of sucked, but definitely missed you. But no, I kept slipping and falling down into the mine shaft. Okay, down into the mine shaft because I was digging out some chains, and every time I tried to get down to get them, they had like this banister, and it wouldn't let me stand on it. I slipped twice. It was kind of embarrassing. So I didn't explore much with anybody else. I kind of missed that. I got back and I explored a little spot and brought back a couple goodies. I want to go back. Someone has to teach me how to do the little tents because I need to know how big they need to be. And I want to make me take one of those little buildings from that ruin, that mining ruin, and make a tent out of it. I thought that would be kind of cool. Oops. I want to say it's 48. There we are. 48 is slaked lime. Ooh, was it 1 to 1? I guess we're about to find out. That would be no. That would be no. 12? That would also be no. All right, let's look it up. 3 to 1. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's divisible by 3. Seven by 7 by 3. Gosh. 3? So is there no floor? Does it not save the floor? I guess that would make sense for a tent. Okay. So yeah, I should be able to fit it right in the back corner of my workshop. No problem. Okay. Anyway. Back to what we were doing. Caustic potash. Okay, so then it takes 12 of these. No, not 12. 24. There we go. First batch. Let's see, we're going to need 16. And 48 of these. All right, so maybe I will go dig out that sand. I'll dig the sand out. Probably should make some more. No, I need to check vendors, see if there's any more bone ash and stuff. What's going on here? Oh, because I need 2 pieces. That's why it's just stalling. Fine. 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 Hey, daylight. For a change. My place is getting a little messy out front. All right. What's our situation here? Same problem. We don't have quite enough. Well, we'll be better prepared next time. Let's put their coal back. Oh, actually, that's my coal, isn't it? Okay. So, what mechanism? And that's my coal. I think I grabbed 2. Doesn't matter. I usually grab some coal out when I can when those run out. What's the mechanism that you use for the tent? That might be easy and just be able to look it up. Let's see. Tent. Tent. Empty tent bag, correct? Is this the deal here? Actually, I have some pelts if nobody's used them. They're still over there. I think I have rope too. I put them in here. Oh. Ooh. Some fresh hides that didn't get processed. Oh, I guess not. We have no raw hides. Okay. I will go check that out. 7 by 7 by 3. If you don't know, I should have some spare ones. Yeah, I'll need a couple of pelts for sure. I've got some fat. It's another thing I keep buying from the vendors whenever I can. Alright, we're just going to leave those there. Well, we could... Nah, that's easier just to make a full batch. Let's go check the vendor situation out. This needs bottom pieces here. Or what I need to do is bring these pieces out so it looks like a full caged window, because right now they're disembodied barred windows. All right. What do we have going on? Get in your room. We have an escapee. You are buying a wolf pup. All right, we can take care of that. There you are. There you go, Ennis. went to school with an Innes. It's actually his last name. He and his two sisters actually went to school with all three of them. Let's see. What do we want? What do we want? I don't need the red clay. Don't know if I really need the glass or not. I think I'm pretty well set on basalt, but I've got so many gears. So many gears. I might as well buy some red clay. Alright, and you are buying Suavite, granite, and andesite. Oh, and that copper torque. Oh, my inventory's full. Andesite. Suavite and granite. Yeah, inventory's way too full. I have room to put. Yep. So, this is the way to make oodles of cash from these guys. Suavite, Kimberlite. Okay, yeah, they're the same color. Whoops. Okay. Why did I say granite? I was looking at totally the wrong thing. Oh, claystone. Did I not need claystone? No, I need claystone pebbles, and I can't get that from those. Must be was I looking at a different vendor? Okay. No, I am not totally crazy. Oh dear. Okay, you can take those. Thank you. I couldn't imagine that I would mouse over it. Yeah, Suavite and Kimberlite look very similar, but I had actually moused over it. There's no way that I would have gotten that wrong. Okay, so anyway, this is the way. This is the way to make lots of cash from the welcome mats when you've got the bricklayers installed. Okay, I don't have obsidian. A little more Suavite. Alright. Put the andesite back. Let's go ahead and make a little more Suavite. It's weird when they want an odd number, the 24s, instead of the half a stack. Oh, I did it again. Yeah, he's not selling anything I need, unless someone needs plaster. Guess I should ask on the board if anybody needs plaster. I can buy them. Okay, you are buying the torque. Why, thank you. Alright, that's it for you. No more for you. Okay, Tinker. Sorry, that was very strange. You are buying quicklime? I don't think so. Seriously, don't think so. I don't remember which of these I need. I need claystone kibbles. I don't need the little bits. Might as well get some mats. I really like it when they sell the fire clay bricks, for sure. Okay, so I don't have Kimberlite. I have basalt, chert, chalk, and limestone. Basalt, chert, chalk, and I'm running out of limestone. Limestone's also easy for me to go grab. And we need to cut these. Oops. Usually when they have so many, they don't want too many of each. They want a lot of these. Hmm. 20? That's a very weird number. But I believe that's all the limestone I have. Okay. We can make more basalt. A whole stack of chert. And some chalk. So let's put you back. And get mesmerized by the music. I really love Lo-Fi's work that he did for Vintage Story. I think that's my favorite part of any game, really, is the soundtrack. Being a musician myself, just I've always wanted to. I never really learned how to compose very well, but I love soundtracks, especially game soundtracks. Okay, I need to put that up. Okay, we got 25 minutes. Surely we can get through this vendor stuff quickly. There we go. I'll just shift click on that one. All right, that's good enough for now. We get the idea. And we need to put the granite back. Oof, the boy noise is coming up the stairs.
What? Oh, sorry.
He's 12. He can't help it. Oh, look, lime. I don't need to buy lime. Might as well. I'll buy a stack. Oh. I'll buy more than a stack. Why not? You're buying charcoal. Nope, I don't think so. You are not getting any. Okay. Not selling anything else we need. Come on. We want the bone ash. We want the fire clay bricks. See, and they eat the berries and they leave me gears. It's very nice of them. Okay. Nope. We're all good. Let's go clean up. We got a lot of mess. Got a lot of mess. I wonder if the kilns will be ready. Hey, who's on? I can't see. Hey, punk. Mind if I sleep? Get those kilns to process very quickly.
Sure.
Wrong punk.
No, I was reading.
Oh,
the
you're
chat.
reading what the other punk said. Okay. Let me make sure if they're done, I don't need to worry about it. No, not done. I miss the mod that showed you how long it took before they were done. I think Apache said he was trying to get that put in to his mod when he redoes not Campaign Cartographer. I don't remember. He's trying to remake that. All right. Sleep in the bunk bed. Yay! It even dumped me downstairs. How nice. Let's close the door, though. And we better drop some things. I actually don't have anything to drop off, do I? Not here. No, this is all my junk. Stuff that I need to keep and can't really share. Because I got the builds to do. Yeah, I need to build some of those really fancy copper sawn at Pyrrh's workshop. We got to put like the mad science or mad scientist lab or something like that. But I said I don't know if I want to reuse the whole lab since we've already got a lab going. Okay. I should probably drop that firewood back in the lab though. Let's put this up. Try to always put my stuff away. See, the mess that we leave when I come home and just dump and leave. I have no idea what's in here. Silver pin. I should drop that off in the warehouse. Along with the feathers I'll never use. A mask. Another gas lamp. Yeah, I have fun trying to figure out some places to put the pipes and stuff. And the chains. I have no idea what that is. They're supposed to be flames, I think. I think those I picked up accidentally. Let's see, the glass went in here. There's some other clay things. All right, taking care of family here. Looks like you may have to turn it on. Don't use all my batteries, please. Okay, yeah, we've got lots of red clay bricks for sure. Do I have any place to put these carpets? I have lots of them. I have too many. Surely I have someplace else. All right. I really need to get that town hall built because most of that stuff will go in there. And we'll definitely put our bricks over here. Okay. Let's grab these. All right. That sounds like a bear. I guess I should be careful. Oh, no. Will he fit in here? Because we're about to find out. Is he smart enough to come around? Whoa, he is. Okay. Playing keep away with a bear. I really wanted to put the glass over here. Oh, he's right there. It's stuck on the tree. Okay, well, darn it. Hey, Punk, you busy? Whee! I lost him. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't mean to lead him to the sheep. Okay, he's going to look at that fence. I'm going to come over here and put the glass where I want it. Yeah, see, I play hardcore. I know how to live when I can't fight. I mean, I can fight, but I have, you notice, well, I have a silver S-Stock, but I don't have any armor on or anything. All right, getting better. Getting better. Okay, can I sneak into my house? I don't know where he went, but he can't get in here. Oh, 8. 8, you do not need to come on into my rescue. I appreciate it, though. All right, what I want to do is take an inventory of what I need for the mixed stone now, because I know I'm out of some of the kibbles, as we need quite a bit more. I'm just going to use, I think, an acacia ceiling, or maybe the basalt. The basalt might look good. Here, I might experiment with that. We got 20 minutes. Let's take, let's take some basalt there. Okay, our mixed stone. Bauxite, plenty. Okay, it's phyllite, claystone, and conglomerate. There's the conglomerate. Oh, 8. Bye. He's trying to escape. Bye, 8. Thank you. All right, and I can make the rope, but let's see what I got. I probably just dumped it in the warehouse if I had any. Yeah, I'll make that later though. We'll definitely have that ready for next time. Okay. I was going to do a really short stream tomorrow night. We have activities that we do in the evening. Thank you so much, 8. But I will be back on just for a real short stream late tomorrow as a bonus. Maybe work on that tent a little bit. Okay, so I need to put that on. Yeah, we're all coughing here. Sorry. Rough cut. I think that's this. I think that's this one. It's a shame to use these beautiful quarried blocks, but you do what you gotta do. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and do the rest of them. And then we can just take a full inventory of what we're completely out of. Did I miss a block somewhere? No. Bedtime for Bonzo. Okay, that's the 8-digit Bonzo we're talking about. Thanks for the stream. Catch you again soon. Catch you later, 8. Such a good guy. It's so wonderful to play with. Just a real nice guy, you know. We've really gotten to know each other a lot better this season. We talked quite a bit last season too, and then of course I dropped off the map because I had you know, stuff and things. But we spent a couple more months together beginning of this season, and yeah, really nice guy. Definitely check him out. He's got some amazing builds. Okay, claystone and phyllite. I don't think I have any more claystone. Somehow, I think it was 8 found me all of this phyllite. All right. And we may have to go adventure for some claystone. Yeah, it's definitely a bummer using it for the quarried blocks, but yeah, because I need to make some more tile. I have to get my marble. Where did my marble go? That'd be a bummer if I ran out of marble. I think it's in my house. So I need to... I pretty much finished this. So, and I'm goofing off right now. I will make sure that I'm prepared. We'll work on the tent tomorrow night and then start picking on the town hall again. So it's less of a ugliness out there. And at least looks like something. Okay. I know he gave me plenty of phyllite. That was the little one. This was the little one, or the one that I'd already used some. All right. Let's go ahead and set one of these. These are all big, yeah. And then we may pan the sand at some point. Hooray! Okay, that's back. All right, where's claystone? Ugh. Okay, this was chert. Limestone, sandstone. Seems to me Gran gave me a claystone area. There it is. Whoa. It's up here. That's probably not broken anymore, but we might as well take some gears just to make sure. Okay. So that's quite a trip. We may have to we can't do that tonight either. But we can get this all set. We'll make a few pieces. Put them on the wall and then dig out the rest of this sand. Yep, getting late. I'd usually go to 11, but I've still got to feed my quail. And I've got to fix that description that ended up with the Genshin Impact description. Oh, goody. Heavy temporal storm. I wonder if Punk wants to fight. Oh, it approaches in 8 minutes. I can log out before it starts. I'll be logging out right as it starts. Yeah, I like to build drifter traps and everything, but on the multiplayer server, I mean, at least the last 2 seasons, I haven't. Okay. Yeah, we can't really make too many. 13 is not going to get us very far. But I think it's only 1 per. Give me those. I have to keep these all have to be in the right order to, what they call them, a shaped recipe. There we are. And did we get this wall done? Or should we do this wall? Let's do behind our bloomeries. Ah, good enough. That's a little something something. Let's put that away. All right, we were going to test this out. And I think I'm going to need the slab from upstairs. Ugh. And what kind of glass do we want to use? Let's try this. Let's do a yellow. Gosh, I have lots of green and yellow. There's some glowing red. I have to do some other colors. At least 4. Yellow, green, blue, and red. I have some dim brown and dim opaque white. Glowing green and luminous yellow. We'd have to make that one into luminous. I bet we can get away with a glowing green though. Okay. Now, experiment. These are all acacia slabs. I wonder if it'll let me do it anyway. Let's, if I chisel the slab, and then add this to it, will it let me no. Yeah. Kind of something like this. And then click that. Like that. And then just the whole ceiling with different little colors like this. I don't know if it'll light. How much light it'll provide. I mean, I didn't need anything fancy. I just wanted it to look a little bit like... This is exactly how I wanted it to look. Just a square. I almost don't care that the acacia is showing, but... Alright. Let's fix that so the acacia isn't showing. Do I have time? 5 minutes. Yeah, it's plenty of time to get this one done. But this way, I'm building it into the floor. Whoops, I missed a spot. Ah! I'm messing it up. There and... Okay. Let's change into the basalt and put a layer. I only have to do this once for each color. Oh. And if I get too carried away, I could always put some clear in there that's not lit. Because I've been buying whatever glass I see at the glass trader that has light to it, but apparently I'm not having more luck other than the green and the yellow. Okay, Punk left. Okay, so 2 down. Ooh, that wasn't letting me delete it. Okay. And I don't think I need to make it out of chalk. I think it's fine that way. We'll need to put a little entrance piece up. Okay. So the next question is, what happens when I take a piece of the floor out? And try to do this. acacia slab, basalt rock, luminous yellow glass. Just enough time to do this. Where's the wood? I have wood. Sometimes I have problems when it's been directionalized, if that makes sense. I need the glass in there. Ah, it works. Let's see if this works like this. It does. Nice. And so I can just repeat this with the colors I have. All right. This looks like a floor. You can't tell. All right. So that'll be our ceiling. Cool. It'll be quite a project, but that's what servers like this are all about. All right. A bit flash. I don't know. I mean, it's not as bright as Quentin's stuff. And I don't know if it will... I don't know. I don't know if it'll actually make light or not. But we'll have like different colors. It'll be all like crazy and stuff. I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be cool. Okay, well, everybody's gone. They're going to log on to a temporal storm. Oh, okay. This is the minor way that I have to troll. The Jonas palette. Yeah, I haven't made one. And Punk said that, or Punk 8 said that Quentin just published a video about it. I'll have to go look. It looks like I just missed it. It would have been my playlist otherwise. So I'll go see if I can figure out the whole Jonas palette. But if it takes a ton of things, I don't know. I can get temporal gears without too much trouble. So I'll check it out. It might be easier to make than using the luminous glass. Although I've got a fair bit of the yellow and green anyway. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. A couple of raids. Amazing. Thank you so much. From Pyrrh and then Mischief. It was really great to see him, and I feel honored that both of them decided to visit me. And so I hopefully picked up a few more people. Love to see you. It's nice to be back. It is really nice to be back. I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow night for a bonus stream. Current plan is to stream Vintage Story on Wednesdays. So until I see you again, have a great time. And until next time, play hard, die often, and leave a good looking corpse.